Hello everyone. I hope you all are fine and you are going through my videos. Dear students, it is very important to go through previous video before proceeding for today's video because every topic is related to each other. If previous topic is not clear to you, obviously the next topics you will not understand. So please go through the videos which I have shared with you in your groups to understand these topics easily. Okay, so let us start our today's topic. Before it, let me recapitulate that yesterday means in our last topic we have studied about the two types of mirrors, that is convex mirror and concave mirror. Students, convex mirror and concave mirror both are the parts of spherical mirror. We have also studied about the image formation by plane mirror. Okay, and to discuss about the image formation by convex and concave mirror, there are some important terms, some important definitions which you must know. Okay, so let us start some important definitions related to spherical mirrors. Okay, so our first definition is, you can see that here 6 definitions I have written. First definition is center of curvature. Center of curvature, students, if I will tell you that what is a spherical mirror. So obviously spherical mirror is a type of mirror whose reflecting or non-reflecting surfaces are curved. Okay, so just say on the right side I have drawn one sphere. If this sphere I will paint from inside, then it will give us convex mirror. If I will paint this sphere from outside, then obviously its one part can be called as the concave mirror. That means, as we have defined convex and concave mirror in our previous lectures, that convex mirror is one in which the reflecting surface is away from the center, and concave mirror is one in which reflecting surface is towards the center of the sphere. Okay, that means both are the parts of sphere only. It depends, that means their difference depends upon only one thing, that whether the reflecting surface is towards the center or reflecting surface is away from the center. Okay, so here I have taken, to explain this all, I have taken a sphere which I have painted from inside, and one part I have taken its. One part is there, that is AB, you can see. Then this AB part I have just separated. Okay, this part AB is called as now convex mirror because its reflecting surface is away from the center. Now, to explain my definitions, I will take this diagram in consideration. So, please pay attention. First definition is center of curvature. So, students, center of curvature is the center of the sphere. Center of curvature is the center of the sphere of which mirror forms a part. Of which mirror forms a part. If in Hindi I would say, then center of curvature sphere का center है जिसका एक part mirror भी है. Okay, और simply center of curvature उस sphere का center है जिसका mirror एक part है. Get it? Definition is little confusing. It is defined as the center of sphere of which mirror forms a part. I hope it is clear. Second is, it is denoted by. Now how we denote it by? We denote it by the letter C. So in your diagram you can see that here this is the center, and if I will separate this part here, then this is the center C. And this C center is called as center of curvature. Okay, next definition is radius of curvature. So radius of curvature, as center of curvature is the center of the sphere of which the mirror forms a part. A radius of curvature is the radius of the sphere of which the mirror forms a part. and this radius of curvature we denote by the letter capital R. So once again, let us see here. This is your circumference. Obviously mirror means circumference. This is your center. So distance between center and circumference, center and circumference is called as radius. So here we call it radius of curvature. Get it? Next is principal axis. Pay attention in projects whenever you are writing principle, like principle of electric motor, principle of electric generator, then the spelling you are writing PLE. But here when you are writing principal axis, the spelling will be PAL because it is called as the main axis. As you know, principal means the main member of any committee. Principal means main member of our school. So principal focus means the main, principal axis means the main axis. That's why here it will not be PLE, it will be PAL. Okay, so principal axis, the axis passing through the center of curvature of mirror. Okay, so let us see here now. You can see that this is the center of curvature C, and this axis is passing through this center of curvature, and this axis is called as principal axis. What we call this? Principal axis. Okay, next question, definition number 4th is pole. What is pole? So dear students, pole is nothing, it is just the center of the mirror. You can see that this is the mirror. Now mirror you can take from here to here also. You can take mirror from here to here also. So mirror I have taken from A to B, means a part of the sphere, and its center is known as pole. So center of the mirror is known as pole, and we denote this pole by the letter P. Okay. Next is very important term, that is principal focus. Listen carefully because many times it comes in exam that define principal focus of concave mirror, define principal focus of convex mirror. Okay, so both I have explained in one definition. You can separate in two or you can write in one only. So principal focus. First let us see its definition. Principal focus, it is a point on principal axis at which, it is a point on which axis? Principal axis, at which parallel beam of light, I hope you understood. Parallel means which are parallel to each other, which are not intersecting at any point. Distance between two lines remains constant. Those lines are known as parallel lines. Okay, so it is a point on principal axis at which parallel beam of light meets or appears to meet after reflection. Okay, so principal focus, it is that point on principal axis at which, जिस पर पैरेलल बीम ऑफ लाइट मीन्स कोई पैरेलल बीम ऑफ लाइट आ रही है, इट मीट्स या तो मिलती है और अपीयर्स टू मीट या फिर मिलती हुई दिखती है आफ्टर रिफ्लेक्शन, रिफ्लेक्शन के बाद. सो इन हिंदी आई वुड से देन प्रिंसिपल फोकस जो है वो प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस पर ऐसा पॉइंट है जहाँ पर पैरेलल बीम ऑफ लाइट या तो मिलती है या मिलती हुई दिखती है. ओके, आफ्टर रिफ्लेक्शन, रिफ्लेक्शन के बाद, आफ्टर रिफ्लेक्शन इट विल मीट और इट विल अपीयर्स टू मीट एंड इट इज डिनोटेड बाय द लेटर कैपिटल F. Okay, now I know that you didn't understood it, so for understanding it, let us take the example of two diagrams. So first diagram I have drawn for convex mirror, so that's why I have given it name principal focus of convex mirror. Second I have taken for concave mirror, so that's why I have taken principal focus of concave mirror. Okay, so let us start. Before starting this diagram, you should know that concave mirror is a converging mirror. I hope you know converging and diverging beams of light. I have explained it earlier. If you don't know, then please go back to my videos and just check it. What is converging and what is diverging? Okay, so convex mirror is a mirror which is called as diverging mirror, and concave mirror is known as converging mirror. Means convex mirror will diverge the rays falling on it and concave mirror will converge the rays falling on it. Let us see first convex mirror. See student, here the ray is coming, arrow is showing that ray is coming in this direction. It is falling on the convex mirror, and after reflecting, it is going like this, coming, reflecting. And the second ray I have taken, if two rays I have taken, means that is a beam. Okay, so second ray I have taken, it is striking and reflecting in this way. Both are not meeting. One is going in upward direction, second is going in downward direction. So they will not meet at a point. But to make them meet at a point, I am just producing them in back direction, as you are doing construction work in mathematics. Okay, so dot 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 means it is not the real ray, but we are just producing it in backward direction. पीछे की तरफ को बढ़ा रहे हैं. Okay, so this I am producing in backward direction. So they are meeting at a point. आगे की तरफ नहीं मीट कर रही थी, जब हमने पीछे की तरफ उनको हटाया, they are meeting at a point. Okay, and that point is known as capital F, means principal focus. Okay, so this is the point at which parallel beam of light appears to meet after reflection. Means in case of convex mirror, what you will write? Appears to meet after reflection. I hope it is clear. Now let us see the diagram for concave mirror. In concave mirror, you can see the ray is coming, reflecting. The ray is coming and it is reflecting. Okay, and after reflection, they are meeting at a point. That point is called as capital F, means focus. So in concave mirror, the rays are meeting at a point after reflection. So that's why this is converging and this is diverging. In one mirror, in convex mirror, the rays appears to meet. In concave mirror, the rays meet. That's why in definition I have included both, meets or appears to meet after reflection. Now if question will come that define principal focus of convex mirror, then you will write only appears to meet after reflection. And if the question will come for concave mirror, then you will write parallel beam of light meets after reflection. Okay, and if it is coming generally that define principal focus, you can write both, you can draw both diagrams. Okay, next is a relation between radius of curvature and focal length. Dear students, the relation between focal length and radius of curvature. First, what is focal length? Focal length is the distance between pole and the focus. Okay, you can see this is your pole, this is your focus. So distance between both is known as focal length and we denote it by the letter small f. Now students, you can tell me from diagram only that which is greater, radius of curvature or focal length. Obviously radius of curvature is greater. Okay, so the relation between radius of curvature and focal length is R is equal to 2f. R is equal to 2f. Always keep this in mind. Radius of curvature is equal to twice of focal length. Proof of this is not in your syllabus. This you will study in your +2 standard, that how to derive it, that R is equal to 2f. Numericals are coming based upon the same. So let us see. One numerical I have written here. Find the focal length. Find the focal length of convex mirror having radius of curvature 30 centimeter. So students, radius of curvature is given 30 centimeter. You have to calculate its focal length. So apply that formula. R is equal to 2f. So given R is equal to 30 centimeter, R is equal to 2f. F is equal to R upon 2, means 30 upon 2 centimeter is equal to 15 centimeter. Okay, so it is a convex mirror, so its radius of curvature, its focal length will be positive. Keep in mind, the focal length of convex mirror is always positive and focal length of concave mirror is always negative. concave mirror or concave lens, which we'll study in our next topics. So keep simply this thing in mind. For concave, focal length is negative. For convex, focal length is positive. So we have to just put the sign at the last. It is convex, so it will be 15 centimeter. If it would be concave, then it will be minus 15 centimeter. Okay, so dear students, this is enough for today. Make notes from this only. You can take screenshot and make notes by giving headings some important definitions related to spherical mirrors. So this is enough for today. Thank you. Have a good day.